Well, the Texas General Land Office announced they will be extending the stay for people in temporary housing post-Hurricane Harvey. Many families who lost their homes because of Harvey have been living in short-term houses provided by FEMA. Originally, people were not allowed to stay in the temporary homes longer than 18 months, but now the deadline has been pushed back 6 months to August 25th, 2019. Brittany Eck with the General Land Office says this extension is necessary for the 1,500 families without a permanent home.
This program would be something for them to consider if they are looking for a little bit longer, or maybe to use that manufactured housing unit or travel trailer as their permanent home.
And FEMA will mail letters to families in temporary housing to give them the option to buy the home that they have been living in as well.